Welcome to another lesson on statistics 1, still on how to draw a line in histogram to represent median. This is SPSS, a student inquiring. How do you go about it? So I will not do it to completion. I'll lead you and then you find out how is your answer comparing to the answer. It is KMF, forgotten the page, but I think on page here, here, I can get it. It is KMF page, number 19. Number 19 shows some wages there and the number of people. So the number of people is frequency. So the ages, the wages have been shown. Key thing, identify the width. So I have width here. And remember, if you see a figure in one class is repeated in the next, let me put it right. The upper limit of the first class is the lower limit of the next class. See, 150 upper, it is 150 lower. Here, upper is 200, the next class, the lower is 200. Then, the upper limits are always those figures. How? If I wanted to know the upper limit of this first class, it is 150 plus 150 divided by 2. You still remain with 150. You must know how to get the upper limits. Okay? So, from this data, straight away I know the upper limits are those upper figures of each class. Question. Next, the width is a simple subtraction of those two figures in each class. 150 minus 100, 50. 200 minus 150, 50. 300 minus 200, 100. 400 minus 300, 100. And 600 minus 400, 200. My friend, I'm done there. You know now how to get the width. Then you see it is not constant. It moved from 50 to 100 to 200. So we say it has a varying width. What next? Frequency density. Frequency density. How do you get it? You take frequency here, divide by the width. So 160 divided by 50. Okay? Just a portion here. Frequency density is equal to frequency over width. So 160 divided by that, you get 120 divided by that, you get 380 divided by 100 is 3.8. That is simple, I can do it. 240 divided by 100, I can do it. 100 divided by 200, I can do it. So you can counter check here if I'm wrong. So now we have frequency density. Okay? Because I am concentrating on how to draw the line, please, you will come to area. You will write here area of those bars which are required in histogram. So the bar number 1 has a width of 50, but it has a height of 3.2, giving an area of 160. In the second class, the width is 50. We multiply by a height of 2.4 to get 120. Class number 3, a width of 100, a height of 380 gives you this. Then a width of 100, a height of 2.4 gives you 240, and finally 200 times 0.5 gives you 100. Get the areas. From those areas, add them quickly. This and this gives us 500, okay? 80 and 20 is 100, 3 and 1, 4 plus 1, 5. This and this, 40 and 60, 100, then 2 and 1, 3, 400. So 5 plus 4 plus 1, 1,000. 1,000 is a total area which is to be divided into 2. So when you divide total area by 2, you get 500. What does it mean? What does that mean? Now I want you to focus down here. What it means is this. So if I'm to draw a histogram will be frequency density against upper limits. Now frequency density, the highest is 3.8. So I choose a good scale which takes me up to 4. That is frequency density. The upper limits run up to 600. So I need 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. It is not wrong. If you remember, go by the smallest width. The smallest width we have here is 50. So another boy on the x-axis can choose this. Can choose here 0, 50, 100, 150, and so on. A simple scale and uniform. Each gap is 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Another boy is choosing 0, 100, 200, and so on. Very correct. You can see the 50 is contained in this. Okay? Now, let us go. I'll just guide you. So what does it mean? What are we required next? I've drawn the first bar. The first bar, it has a width of 50 and a height of 3.2. This is the first bar. The next bar has, if I may do here, width, and then here, frequency density. It was 50, 50, here 3.2, here 2.4. Okay, so you are going to draw for me another width. You can see I've just shown you both scales. You can move with 50, 100, 150, 200, and so on, or 100 in red. You can use, okay? So the next one is width 50 here on the x-axis, but you go up to 2.4. Okay? So I want you to draw this and finish. I'm not doing it. Now I go back to explain to you. Here, I've finished with the graph work. So I'm coming. What does it mean? The total area is 100. Half of it is 500. So 500 is composed of the first area, the first bar, whose area is 160. If I add 160 to 120, I get 380. But I cannot add it to 380 because the total area will be beyond 500. Do you understand? If you look at it from the other side, 100 and 240 is 340. 340. If you look at the 2, is 280. So look, I have here 280. I have here 340. So this bar, the bar whose area is 380, ni yenyewe tutakata. A small piece tufunike huku iwe 500. Another piece tufunike huko iwe 500. Simple. Simple and clear. right? So that's why we write, get the total area, then divide by 2. After dividing by 2, you write that area divided by 2, which is 500, is made up of first bar, second bar. But third bar, we need a portion. The height of the third bar will remain 3.8. But the portion we want, we don't know how long it is. So we put L. So when you compute this, you get your L is 57.9, roughly. Okay? So if you had done some bit of work, if you had done an example, if we had done some of our work, maybe this, then we had 2, then another one, I don't know, 3.8, this is 3.2, so it would be maybe this, maybe something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we are saying, these ones, 1 and 2, bar 1, bar 1 and bar 2, plus a section. So we don't know which section. So we don't know where is the line. So this is what we are calling L, but this is 3.8, this length. So this section, if we put it together with this, it gives us now 500. The same thing, the one which has remained plus this one, now this will also give us 500. And then we are talking of this will also give us 500. That's what we are talking. So where is this line? That is the question. And then I want you to do it using what? Formula. I want you to do it using formula. Just the way it is. Using formula, you must get CF. Then you do for me, M median is equal to L plus N over 2 minus C divided by F by I. The answer you get here by computing, and the answer you get by drawing that line, they will not be far from each other. They'll be within. Okay? So I want you to finish this and get the right answer. When you get the answer, we are okay. This is enough for drawing a line on histogram. The next will be Form 4 work. How to draw cumulative frequency curve, and then from there you get median. Remember, 3 ways you can be asked. You can't miss one. Bye-bye.